Cool. Set up a few seconds in advance too. What's up, everyone? This is Coffee with Soul. I'm your host. We're gonna chat. We're gonna talk. We're gonna look at Transmog stuff. I think I want to look for shields. I don't know what shields I'm still missing or exactly from where, but I might just do like kind of like the regular round of Transmog running stuff going all over the place. I was asking folks, hey, how is the state of like those couple of bosses that were buggy? Are they fixed? And I don't remember the answer. So if no one answers soon enough, then I'll just find out for myself, because it doesn't take that long. It's not so hard. So we'll take a look at that stuff, more Transmog stuff, and then chat about whatever the heck comes to mind, which is like nothing. I've effectively pushed whatever election stuff, like that's it's banished. We don't need to talk about any of that stuff. We'll just see what the state of the Republic is next week. or like maybe a week from today. I don't know. But anyway, hope everyone's doing well. I hope that for the North American folk, that if you had your raid nights, that your loots were merry, or that your keys were decent and they weren't so bad. Actually, what are the keys right now? They are, or what are the affixes? The affixes are, okay, I don't know if I'm the only one that gets this bug, but I have this annoying bug where, oh, I'm sorry, you guys, I turned some stuff off. That goes on, that goes on, that goes on, this goes on, and here's the music. Yeah. Okay, so we can't miss that. Thank you very much, Logan, for subscribing. I appreciate that. Yeah, I have this bug where sometimes I see the affixes. Most of the time I don't. Now, of course, this might have something to do with me not having run a single key this season yet. That could easily be it. But sometimes I do see it. So I'm like kind of weirded out. I'm like, hey, dude, like, I don't want to see the affixes. But oddly enough, here, let's try this right now. So here I'm on my main. Okay. So I'm going to get on my not main. I'll like get on some other character. Soul, can you see if the Alliance return portal from the event grounds works today? Yeah, sure. Let me do this little sanity check though. This persistent bug that I've been seeing. It's not the worst in the world. I know that I wouldn't, if I was the king of WoW, I wouldn't prioritize this over like other stuff, but it's annoying anyway. So I go here, I go to see here, I can see it. And you know, oh, maybe it's because add-ons are off, or I don't have add-ons running. That could be it. But anyway, it's Devour this week. Cool. Now I know. So Alliance return portal from the event grounds. I can check that. I do have somewhere here. Here we go. I have, wait, do I have someone else that's closer? I have 2 Alliance guys. This dude is, no, I have 3. Okay. They're both in Ashgahat. Good enough. Let's go. Is that today? No, it's not today. It's a week from now. But then, like, the news over here is just bombarded with the stuff, Peter. It's annoying. Anyway, let me say hi to people. What is up to Electric Glide, and Darkness Within, and Peter, and Lorgan, and Fell, and to the rest of y'all, the beautiful digital spelling faces. Drops are still going on for at least for a little bit longer. Enjoy yourself while you're here. Stay for as long or as little as you like. Today's probably going to be a normal length stream. Nothing special going to be happening. Unless something special does happen. I don't know. But I don't think there's anything crazy going on. Guess who passed out at their desk and slept through the very busy day of prepping for kittens? Kittens? Just put up a... You don't need to prep for kittens. They're just cats. Puppies, that's what you gotta prep for, man. because puppies will just destroy everything anyway. Um, I also need to say hi to Be Very of A, to Michael, to me myself, to Kamal and Bei Shinja. Hope you guys are doing well over on the YouTube side. But yeah, let's take a look. No, wrong way. This way. Okay, so now I gotta remember stuff. So I'm going to Stormwind, and then I'm going to the tower. Yesterday it was dropping you off in the fatigue zone east of Swamp of Sorrows. Oh, that's hella funny. 3 Lines tunes, what's happening? So this character that I'm on right now, this was a joke character that I made on. So I'm on Moonguard actually. I'm on the Moonguard server right now, and I made this one for, I don't know, for the heck of it. Is this the way out? I think this is the way out. Yeah, I made this one for the heck of it because I remember like during sometime at Blizz. Oh, you know what? I should post something about BlizzCon. Normally, I'd be driving down to BlizzCon today. Sad song. Ooh, okay. Oh wait, this is the tower area, you idiot. Okay, so where's Caverns of Time? Devour basically stops becoming a fix and just a free buff if just 2 people besides the healer have the spell. Cool, nice. Okay, so left, this is left of where but there it is, cool. So you're talking, so there's only one portal that takes you back, right? It's the one that's just right at the entrance of the cave. Like, that's it. So, there it is. So, boom. Where to? Oh, come on, suspense. Fine. Fine. Cool. I'm cool with this. It's actually a bad sign. It's like confused or something. They kick you from a headless horseman mount. Go only because I died. Nobody rescued me, helped me. I couldn't get back in the fight. They were weak. DPS me down, but it wasn't my fault. Oh shit! Oh! Someday I'm gonna log back onto this guy and I'm gonna be like, what the fuck? How did I end up here? I'm totally gonna forget. I will have no memory of this. That sucks, by the way. But yeah, I'll have no memory of this later. So yeah, let's see what happens. So it's a 50-50 chance that I'll be taken over there? Oh, that's weird. Alright, back to this dude. Okay, every time except once that I use it, it drops us on the wrong spot after a long loading time that lagged for the last 10%. Okay, yeah, that's exactly what happened here. Cool. Yeah, it should take you to the portal room. But funny enough, I've never used that. I tend to forget that that's there. I usually have a hearth ready and I just go back to wherever. I think something is wrong with B-Reses in the Horseman fight because I tried Battle Wars and Peeps and I couldn't. When I died, the release was let up, but it won't let me. I think that has something. I wonder if that has something to do with those Wickermen things. Because isn't that how that works? Where you use the Wickerman and then if you die, the Wickerman like saves your butt, but you lose something and then you get less prizes or some shit like that. Can the Tanaris bosses be looted daily or is it weekly per character? Oh shit, I'm not sure. I think it's weekly still. Yeah, I think it's weekly, but you can get on multiple alts, like if you want to get tokens and all that. Oh, once you once you pass that 100 limit, and if you're trying to hard farm, you know, that's what you can do. Yeah, Horde Portal is fine because Horde are the best. So, yeah, I think, like, that's cool. Sends you to org every time? That's right, because the Horde Portal people, they know how to get shit done. I'm totally making up narratives now. Let me turn on... You know, I feel like I gotta... I feel like I gotta slim down my add-on usage. Like, it's really high right now. And I know that there are things... I know I have really offensive ones. Like, TSM is the most offensive one that I have right now. And I'll have to, like, look at, like, some others. But now I'm going to turn on all the things. And that's just going to make everything freaking worse. Like, a bajillion times worse. You can also loot bronze from BRD bosses per tune per week. Yeah, one per tune per week. But you can do it on multiples at least, which is cool. So it's just based on the loot. It's just based on, you know, just like normal loot locking. And then otherwise there's like dailies and stuff you can do. But the big thing is you can throw the alt army at stuff. So I would say, I don't know what the queue time or the experience is in LFR BRD. But I would say that would be like a decent use of... I'd say that's a decent pace of time if you're trying to hard farm. Is Blizzard just pranking or is it a bug? Oh, I'm sure, but more than certain it's a bug. It did an epic BG, was lagging, turned out TSM and DBM boom perfect. Yeah, like you'll notice like sometimes when I'm playing here on stream, like TSM errors will pop up. I'll just close them real quick without really giving it a second thought. But I'm sure it's like dragging shit down. Like, it just sucks because I'm so dependent on the mailing rules. If I can turn off different modules of TSM, I would gladly do it. But I don't think I can. So, boo. But yeah, shields. What does a man get? Shields. Shields. Yeah, let's see how we're looking here. Okay, 94%. So looking pretty good. There's a delve shield I'm missing. Oh wow, that's a rare shit. That I've never seen that. Oh, it's a Zekvir shield. Really, dude? Fuck. Taking magic damage has a chance for the webbing to react and adapt. Spinning threads around you for 30 seconds. While active, loading threads absorb all damage you would take from that source's spell school up to a very pathetic amount. Oh, that's sad. Oh, wait, no, that's an item level 350 thing. So I have to fight Zekvir. Fuck. Okay. I don't think I'll do that now. But I did not realize that's a thing. Okay. Great. Fucking great. Shields from Sepulcher. Okay, so we'll do a little bit of Shadowlands. We'll do some BFA. I guess we'll do that old ass Legion raid. This thing I think is busted. I don't know how to get this thing because that thing never drops. And then TBC, there's like a shield from there. Okay, so very few things. Not a whole lot of stuff. I don't think the appearance on this one is any different, right? So there's that shield, and then, yeah, so no difference there. And, okay, they're vanilla shields, but not from dungeons and raids. That's like from other stuff. Okay, cool. We got a plan. Okay, oh. Someone on Trade Chat is saying... WoW Made Easy is using their tiny connection to Evelyn and exploiting it for financial gain against the wishes of many of his close friends. Remember, every member of this community is a scumbag who will use tragedy for personal profit. Well, it's the first time I've heard of that. But I have a feeling that this dude got kicked from their Discord group. By the way, WoW Made Easy is a They're a Discord group where to help folks out with keys. It's just a small community where you just go in and you can find people, and as long as you're not a dick, you won't get kicked from the Discord, and you can keep going to those folks to find people for keys. I wonder if I don't know if that's true or not, but that dude definitely has an axe to grind. Because otherwise, why are you just saying it on trade chat? You want to go on like Twitter, you want to go on social media for that sort of stuff. Yeah, we'll see if anything comes out of that. Off to Zareth Mortis. Ooh, we got dramatic music going. Yeah, we're going hardcore, baby. Hardcore transmog. Woo! Do I have the mythic one from Desire Lore from the first boss? That shield? Yeah, I remember it. It looked like I did, because I don't think BFA was telling me that I don't have it. Like, let me see again. So, BFA... Nah, yeah, I have the other ones. So I kind of remember what it looks like. Let me see if I can remember off memory. It's like... this one. Yeah, so mythic, heroic, the other ones. I don't know the order, actually. Yeah, it's this, I'm sure it's this shield that is the first boss of Desire Lore. Do you expect more surprises from Blizzard next to the infamous mount? To the infamous mount? Which one are you what are you talking about? You mean the Brutosaur? I expect surprises, yeah. Because the 13th, they straight up said, there's going to be a surprise. I don't know what it's going to be. You know, it could be, here's a tabard for everyone who shows up. You know, it could be something as simple as that. Thanks, guys. Thanks for all the money. Yeah, or a Murloc pet. Like, we didn't get that. You know, since we had no BlizzCon or whatnot, so maybe a Murloc pet could be in our future. Or they might just be like, alright guys, boom, player housing. It's just a thing now. You know? Nope. That's not going to be a thing. But I expect some sort of surprise. Okay, so I'm doing both Raid Finder and Mythic, right? First boss. Easy. Let's start with Mythic. So I'm being very targeted here. I'm not going to bother with full clears or nothing. I'll want to take a look at Kel'Thuzad to see if he's buggy still, but otherwise I'm just kind of targeting shields today. Evelyn's guild. What about his guild? Oh, trending on. Oh, it is true. It's trending on, right? Guildmaster of Willis's guild spoke out against. Wow, made easy. It's a good take, but I guess the guy who runs it is a douche. So yeah, how are they exploiting him for financial gain? Enjoyed professions lately. Really got into tailing to craft Duskweave and Dawnweave bolts. The grind, though, whew, it sucks. I've noticed. Like, I remember I was doing a shuffle with cloth bracers and disenchanting those and, you know, doing that sort of shuffle. That took forever, man. It wasn't until the other day where I actually finished it. And I'm still prot. Whatever, it's okay. I should be alright. Everything should be okay. I'm not gonna get, like... I'm not gonna hit no one rage or anything. Speaking of 13th, do I have to do anything special for the surprise? I doubt it. They said people who watch might get something, but I have a feeling that it's just going to be something that's available. You don't have to watch. You know, you'll hear about it and, you know, cool. Yeah, there's not going to be any, oh my god, I missed out on watching it and now it's gone, super fun. I doubt that. That wouldn't make much sense. So it's just going to be a cool thing, maybe. On the shop. That one is be prepared for angers and stuff. Murloc playable race, yeah, sure. Everyone gets a flying airship that they can decorate and put stuff on, and that honestly would be sick. You did the bug KT and got the two-handed sword and one-handed sword first try, not going back until the bug is fixed. Lol. I mean, it's a bug, but it's hardly a game breaker, right? You just go in, you sit there AoE, and then I think you or someone had said, hey, if you do a mouse over, that'll work fine too. So I'm like, oh, okay, that don't seem so bad. What is mine rage timer? Oh, I don't have it in rage timer. I'm like almost physically incapable of higher emotions. Yeah, Alex over on the YouTube side is saying that it's not fixed, but you can still do it. You just need to be on a character, or you want to have AoE handy on you. So if you're a paladin, use Consecration, just kind of wait, or Divine Storm, or Blessed Hammer. You know, AoE that you just throw down, that you don't need a target for. You need to see the Anduin fight. The Anduin fight is very nothing. I'm not even gonna bother doing it. I'm just here for shields and stuff. But the Anduin fight, you just it's a target dummy, really. But I think you don't want to get hit by that big, you know, that big shockwave that takes you into that other phase. Like, don't bother with that. I think that might reset the fight or kill you. But yeah, you just DPS them down. Transition hosed me. Just target the main dude and DPS, and the boss will melt because he applies even more damage to Anduin than before. So you'll break out of that phase pretty fast. Like if you're on a very high DPS character, like you'll smoke them. Did I get it? I got it. Yes. Shield mine. Show me. That's not it. Okay, come on, dude. Show me the collection. There it is. Yeah, shield. Okay, we're done. I'm out. So I think I need to do the Raid Finder version. So I gotta go back to Orbos first. Alright. So yeah, LFR. Okay, so I guess well, you know, I'm not far. Yeah, this isn't far from the portal to Orbos. And then I'll just keep up. Cool. There's a new video on WoW's YouTube channel about a new island. A new island. What the fuck?
Hi.
I feel like I should react to this. So, someone in chat said, hey, there's a new island in the WoW YouTube channel. I'm like, huh? Okay, sure. That sounds goofy. Yeah, so I guess let's just see what this is.
I'm Kayla Brown, and I am a game producer on the WoW team. I'm here joined with a bunch of our talented developers in order to show you guys a little bit of a sneak peek into what we have lined up for our 11.07 content update.
Nice.
One of the awesome features that we have coming in with 11.07 is actually a brand new zone that we have named Siren Isle. Our design philosophy when creating this zone was to make sure that we made a very engaging outdoor endgame experience that would cater to a whole bunch of different play styles and player types.
Siren Isle is a mysterious island located in a particularly stormy part of the
It's
ocean.
always
During the
mysterious
Fourth
and
War,
stormy.
it was used by the Kulturans to mine azurite, and then everybody mysteriously disappeared. Recently, the island has sent out a massive pulse of energy, and everything heard it. And your allies are mounting an expedition to this island to find out what happened and investigate.
Players arrive in Dornegal to meet up with the goblin Skagit, which is Gazlo's assistant. And we find that the Earthen and the Arathi have already made it to the island, so naturally Skagit's ready to go. He's like, get on the Zeppelin, let's go, it's time for adventure. So what's fun about the Siren Isle is when players arrive, we see signs that Kulturans have been here before, but there seems to be nobody around, which is really interesting. We see all these buildings and structures, but by the time the expedition gets there, it's empty. It's one of those fun little mysteries, we hope. So on this island, players are going to have a wealth of enemies to encounter. We actually have 3 separate groups. So we have the Bloodwake Frightful,
The
we
Frightful are
have the
back.
Naga, and
The
then we have
Naga
a
are
bunch
back.
of pirates. These groups will be rotating around on the island, so players won't encounter the same group week to week. Also, players will encounter a large crystal in the center of the island that seems to sing gently or hum, which has attracted the attention of both the Arathi and the Earthen. So our friends on the island, they're all here for different reasons, which is really exciting. The Earthen and the Arathi are here to study the crystal, and the goblins are interested in what the crystal can do, right? And so they're a really fun cast of people to have because they're so different. But it's also fun to have them all together here because their differences actually might be more complementary than we think.
Siren Isle, being in a particularly stormy part of the ocean, is regularly lashed by horrible tempests. During these storms, powerful creatures of all kinds come up out of the ocean and assault the island. Players can defend their allies to go into the storm. In order to do this, their allies have provided them with vehicles and weapons and other tools that they can use to take on these much more powerful enemies. There's all these crazy powerful enemies that show up, and you get to use these tools. For example, my favorite is the crawler mines. You can grab them, target one of the big nasties, and just have the bomb run up to it and explode.
Nice.
There's 3 caves on the island that are sealed up. Each of these caves has a deadly enemy inside. Players will be able to chip in, and you can donate to their excavations. And each of the factions, the Earthen, the Goblin, and the Arathi, have a different cave on the island, and players can donate to get the events to open.
Get your feet moving. We got a tunnel to blast open.
Circe's Circlet is a mysterious ring that once belonged to a mythical, legendary siren named Circe. It's a very powerful item that'll give you an edge, especially on the Siren Isle. And as weeks unfold, you'll be able to unlock more gems, more powers associated with Siren Isle and the ring. So this is actually a model of Circe's Circlet that you'll be able to see in game. One of our artists, Brittany Reinhardt, was able to throw it together, and you can see, like, even in game, you'll be able to see it on your character, which is, I thought it was pretty cool. You'll be able to interact with a lot of different pieces of content using this ring. It'll be fairly strong, and it'll have 3 different sockets. Each one is a different type, and you'll be able to collect a myriad of different gems that fit into these sockets, all of which do different things. Even in the current season, they'll be fairly strong, and in the next season, they'll kind of be strong enough to give you a leadway to the new content coming up. There's a slew of really cool mounts, a bunch of different Transmog appearances, some of which are unused from past years that are really exciting to finally get into the players' hands. They've seen it in the files long enough.
First thing is we look for a lot of reference to make sure that we're making something believable, something that seems like it's grounded in nature's rules enough so that when players look at it, there's nothing that's just like totally breaks their immersion. The aesthetic is really interesting. It's kind of inspired in some ways by the American Southwest. Like I was looking at some references of Arizona and stuff, the elements of those cliffs there. And so those are some of the things that we'll do to bring the world to life. We have filled this thing with a lot of secrets, even more than in some of our previous full zone maps. Because it's smaller, it's denser. So I'm excited to see if people can find all the crazy stuff that we did. I put in this little spooky spot back here. The quest designers wanted like an atmospheric kind of creepy spot, so I put like lots of animal bones that kind of been washing up in here. Another thing that's cool too is all these little like caves and micros that we added in. Each one kind of has its own crazy theme. Like over here, they'll spawn in this like crazy dragon that's gonna get spawned in from all these bones that have been collected and stuff. So that's kind of like the pinnacle of this like little creepy pocket over here. This used to be like an azurite mine over here in the center. So there's like elements of what happened here, but then you can tell something bad happened. And there's also this really cool stuff that was put up in the ridges of the mountains. And one of the things I helped out with doing was like making a lot of this space playable. So instead of just being limited to a flat 2D plane, we can put stuff on top of that 2D plane, and then you get new gameplay experiences, new vantage points, like this big mine track that goes above everything. We definitely do a lot of play testing and soup testing amongst ourselves, and that really helps too. I'm not just kind of designing stuff in my corner that will like get people to actually run through it, and I'll get opinions from people who haven't been building it to see like where do they get lost, where are the pain points here. And that's a process we don't just go through for this, we go through it for all the spaces we design in our game. And again, we'll also look back at previous examples of what did players like from previous zones, what did they not like. We try to learn from our past mistakes and learn from our past successes and bring that forward into our new stuff.
One of my favorite little Easter eggs, because there were plenty on this isle, there were plenty of Easter eggs and secrets
Seems
for
like
people
there's
to
a
look
lot.
forward to. One of my favorites personally is the bestiary, actually, all the creatures that are native to the island. One of the things that I took a lot of inspiration from was actually Darwin's finches on the Galapagos, and that essentially states that there are all of these finches that are very closely related, but on different islands their beaks have become different, right? So they have adapted to do different things and eat different things. So I took that concept and I put it on the Siren Isle. It's like, we have this isle. What are all the creatures that have come here? How has the island been affected over time? Like, all of the creatures are intentional, and it's a fun Easter egg that I don't think people would look for, but I hope that they'll enjoy
You gotta
uncovering
be a
the
huge
secret
geek.
of the
Got
history
it.
of the isle through the creatures as well.
Thank you all so much for joining us here today. Our team had a blast in creating and bringing to life Siren Isle, and we really hope that you have just as much fun exploring it as the team did in creating it. Wanted to thank you all again, and we really hope to see you all in the Siren Isle.
I want to know what powers I get from the damn ring. Let me do a refresh. Any news? Come on, give me something. Okay, so let's see how this stuff works. And I'm just gonna read stuff. A new currency, Flame Blessed Iron, is available to trade for items like mounts, pets, gear, and transmog, as well as upgrades for a powerful new ring, Circe's Circlet, which can be found by players. Flame Blessed Iron is also used to spawn 1 of 3 event bosses on the island, giving players an additional opportunity to earn unique rewards. Add some spark to your adventure when you collect items across the Siren Isle to help release Threyir, Eyes of the Siren, and electrifying Stormcrow mounts from its bonds. There's Plunderstorm on the horizon. Wait, how much are we learning here? Holy shit. The Battle Royale inspired event comes back for a limited time early in 2025. Keglik returns to pillage the Arathi Highlands. Join the crew, fight to be the last pirate standing, and grab all the plunder you can get to get your hands on loot from the new plunder store, including new and returning transmogs and mounts. It's back. Nice. Explore the fate of the Kirin Tor. Delve into the aftermath of Dalaran's fall in the War Within epilogue questline. The Kirin Tor must confront their past mistakes and decide on the future course of their people. So this is all 1107, right? Okay, 1107 comes out tomorrow. Okay. Story prologue for the 11.1 campaign. Continue the story of the War Within and uncover a familiar face in the darkness. Oh, Nathanos is coming back. Just kidding. Turbulent Time Waves are coming back. Again. Explore the Time Walking dungeons from past expansions. Those who master the times will be awarded a B mount. Sweet. And then ear customizations for humans and Kultiran. So the elf things are coming. Nice. Okay. Alright, so that's kind of beefy. So 1107, we're going to get a zone. Not like Forbidden Reach, but kind of like Forbidden Reach. It's just going to be a playground of stuff to do, things to collect, new place to explore. The takeaway seems to be this thing that's going to act like an onyx amulet. Something that's going to feel powerful, that'll probably like supercharge us through the final parts of this season, and then probably be relevant for, I guess, like the first chunk of the next season before they nerf it again. So hopefully it'll I on the record, I was a huge fan of the Onyx Amulet. So I'm excited for that. And then we're gonna get story bits. So it sounds like we're not gonna get too much of a forwarding of the story during this patch, you know, for the next couple months, or for the next 2 months or so. Apart from maybe like some little tidbits from collecting those Titan discs and what have you. But yeah, this kind of tracks with how Dragonflight went with the pace and everything. So it looks like at the end of this whole anniversary event stuff with the fast leveling, the XP boost and whatnot, then we're going to get Turbulent Time Waves just like how we had it before. That's probably going to extend throughout the entirety of 1107. So people who want to continue leveling alts and that stuff, they can definitely do so, which is cool. And then little customizations for humans and Kulturin. Nice. I dig this. Yeah. I wonder what everyone else thinks of this. I gotta say, where's that lady? This lady, she seems like such a dork, and I'm very amused.
Laszlo's assistant. And we find that the Earthen and the Arathi have already made it to
She's
the
got
island.
that vibe.
So naturally, Skag gets ready to
I'm not trying to say anything bad at all. She's got that vibe.
go.
I'm
He's
a
like,
super
get on
nerd.
the Zeppelin, let's go. It's time for adventure. So what's fun about
Yeah. Left an impression. I gotta say. Yeah, let's see what the haters say. Oh my god, it's gonna be Forbidden Reach all over again with, you know, the we can't kill these bosses and blah blah. I mean, it's cool that they specifically mentioned certain power-ups. Yeah, I think it's cool that they talk about using power-ups to take down, like, you know, tougher enemies and stuff. So I'm wondering if that's supposed to be kind of an answer to people's gripes about, you know, rare elites back during Forbidden Reach and Zerlek Caverns. Like, people couldn't take them down by themselves. So there's going to be immediate tools that are designed to help you bring down these bosses. Maybe if you're solo, I'm not sure. That's usually like a typical critique. So I'm pretty sure it's feature's not going to come up until, you know, afternoon tomorrow, so I might not be able to do that sort of stuff on stream, but that'd be kind of cool. Feature tomorrow, if you loss of the new Arathi race comes down to changing your ears. I can live with that, actually. I mean, that's all it is, right? It's just kind of this generational change for people who had gone down to that place. So it'll be so. Here's what I expect in the distant future. Someday I want to see there being like kind of an Arathi race where you can choose a Blood Elf model, a Kulturin model, and a human model, all with like the short elven ears and stuff. But I'd also like to see someday, if you want to choose like humans from Stormwind, the Kulturins that we play as today, even the Worgen, I want to be able to choose either the regular, you know, the original human body type and the Kulturin body type. Like, I just want to see that sort of representation, because they're all human, right? And I think it's kind of silly to have the forced body type models. If someone wants to have like the Stormwind human racials, but be like a bigger, beefier looking Kulturin, they should be able to do that. Same thing with Worgen. I've been the big proponent of that, because why not, right? She's endearingly passionate and dorky. Yeah, that's a fun vibe. So I said I was going to do Raid Finder, right? Okay. Can't help but see similarities with Forbidden Reach, especially with the Onyx Ring. Besides that, I see some of the aspects of an engineering class, just like Dragonflight came out as a surprise. Yeah, I'm cool with that. Yeah, and this time it's not like, oh, we're going to this island that we've kind of seen before. Although, I do recall, like, with Dragonflight, even when you were playing as Dracthyr, you didn't really get to see much of the island at all. And then they transformed it into, like, this, like, whole new experience, which I think was pretty cool. In this case, they're making an island from scratch. They just kind of made up lore. Not made up lore, but, you know, it's just a new story. So I think that's cool. They should add Tonka heads for male Taurens. I'd say why not? They're like the OG allied race that never was. Yeah, and Plunderstorm. So that's going to be cool. So there's going to be a lot going on for people to do. It's not just like a single thing. And I think that's neat. You know, I think I want to do a separate video. I didn't like just sitting there watching a video. Hold on. We're working. This has become a working stream. Sorry, YouTube chat. Actually, no, YouTube chat, you can stay. I will just put this here so that everyone can, like, see stuff. Welcome to the working stream. What's up, everyone? This is Soul with another video, and in a kind of a surprise announcement, we have a preview of what's going to happen in 11.0. Okay, actually, we knew that we were going to get a preview at some point really soon. It just happened to be a little bit earlier than scheduled, and I ain't mad. Hell no, I ain't mad. So I'm not gonna show the video. I'm gonna leave a link to the video in the description below, because it's just it's a bunch of developers talking about and kind of like nerding out. Seriously, it's very adorable how some of them are nerding out over like some of the new stuff that's coming. But here's what's gonna happen. We're going to get this new zone called Siren's Peak, and it's going to be a place that it's kind of like it's gonna have this Forbidden Reach kind of vibe. This is probably the main feature. One of the main features of this particular patch. This one is going to give us an opportunity to farm for cosmetics and catch-up gear, what have you. There's also going to be like this thing that's kind of like an Onyx amulet. So we're going to be farming whatever the heck currency that we need to do to summon bosses, fight bad guys, start events, things like that. And then we'll be able to create this ring and slot it with stuff. I don't know what kind of stuff it is, but we're actually going to find out tomorrow, because the PTR, that's when the PTR is scheduled to come up. I'm hoping that it's going to have this kind of Onyx amulet vibe, and they had said specifically that this ring is meant to be powerful. It's meant to take us to the rest of the season, as well as the first chunk of the next season. So we can expect sort of a vibe, sort of a feeling similar to that, which may or may not be great for some folks. For me, it's going to be great. My guild is probably cringing already, being like, oh my god, Soul is going to make us use all the healing stuff on this stupid ring, and I'm going to be like, yes, because we're going to drop all the healers, and we're just, yeah, I love doing that stuff. So anyway, there's more stuff coming in 11.07, though. It's not just going to be us being funneled into like this one spot for getting this player power, getting these cosmetics and what have you, because Plunderstorm is also coming back. It seems like it's going to be, gameplay wise, kind of the same thing. Hopefully they'll have like new quirky powers and stuff, but it's going to be the same map. We're still going to the Arathi Highlands, but it looks like there's going to be a new plunder store that has new and returning transmogs and mounts. So for the people that hated it, just a reminder, we did see some of this Plunderstorm stuff go onto the trading post, so don't feel so FOMO'd out or don't feel so left out if Plunderstorm gameplay was just not for you. But for those who loved it, welcome back pretty soon, I guess. And we'll be able to play it on the PTR as well, I hope, maybe. There's also going to be some story stuff going on. We're going to find out what's going on with the Kirin Tor. We're going to get led into the events of patch 11.1, whether we go to some goblin place or some other island or further underground or something, we don't know. For those who are interested in lots of leveling, Turbulent Timeways are going to be coming back, and I'm going to presume that it's going to last throughout the entirety of that patch, which should be around 8 or so weeks. So people who are trying to like level up a bunch of characters, hey, sweet, you'll be able to do that as well. And this is like following the heels of the anniversary stuff. So people who are like not done or who made a bunch of characters during the anniversary event, cool, you can do some more leveling by doing Turbulent Timeways, which should include the likes of like Classic, and there's I think at the time there's more than likely going to be a refresh of more of the vendors, more new cosmetics that are coming from each of the time walking eras, maybe. And then finally, what they're talking about here are ear customizations for the humans and Kultiran. You guys might have seen the Arathi have like short ears, and they have like different body types. So people who play as Stormwind humans or Kultiran, they'll be able to get that ear customization. Although immersion-wise, I don't know where that's coming from. So that's kind of weird. It's like, so why can I play as that person? Can I pretend that I'm a person from the Arathi Empire now? That's kind of odd. But still, a lot of cool stuff that's coming. Maybe you care, maybe you don't, but I'd love to know what you think. Drop a thought in the comments, and if you don't mind, like the video, subscribe for more stuff. Catch me live, and I'll catch you later. Stay safe, stay healthy, and stay breezy. Boom, and that's work, baby. Let's put something out. Boo. The video didn't talk about it. The video talked specifically about the new zone. It didn't bring up like the other stuff here. So when I saw the article, I was like, oh shit, look at that. You do this so well in just one take. Very impressive. Thank you. You called me young. Oh, I love that. Okay. React, I guess, is what I'll call it. But yeah, that was a pretty good one take. I don't think I missed major beats or anything critical there. I kind of copped out by avoiding talking too much about the island itself. I'm like, oh, just watch the video for that. Let's talk about the other stuff, because the other stuff's pretty important too. Because not everyone's gonna be in for that. I am though. Let me see if the guild said anything yet. Not everyone is on top of news like I am. There you go. There we go. Soul gets a new healing ring. Yeah, buddy. although that was our Discord. What's the guild saying? Yep, there we go. Don't give Soul any ideas. Too late. He's already looking for healing. Yep. Oh yeah, they're gonna have to deal with me. They're gonna have to deal with me. Too bad. So sad. All right. Where is my stuff? Here we go. Oh, they're funny. Oh, they're funny because I'm a goofball when it comes to this sort of stuff. If I get a chance to like gimmick shit, I will pull teeth. I'll be like, dude, guys, please, we gotta try this once. And then we try it, and everyone has a good fucking time. Without fail. Except for the people that don't show up for it, who don't participate, then they don't have as much fun. The ear thing means they don't have to add another allied race. Smart thing to do. I just find it odd that it's like we can play as those people. We can add those customizations. I mean, that's cool. I'm a big fan of doing the customizations, but I guess my thing is there going to be a story behind it at all? Yeah. Like, oh, some of the Arathi have decided to see what's going on in the other human territories. I think that's all they need, really. Just a small quest line to say, hey, some of them are coming out, they want to check things out. And if they do that, I think that meets a minimum requirement. It's very soft. It's not much, but I think that's all that's necessary. All right, so let me make sure you guys can't hear me echo. Cool. All right. Just in case you're curious of what's on screen there as I do these edits, you're not going to see much. All right, so that's good. I'm so toasty in this hoodie. It's crazy how weather shifted. Like, all of a sudden, it's gotten quite killed. I just hope it's not borrowed power. It says borrowed power as the Onyx Amulet. So if that's what you consider to be borrowed power, it's back. Or, you know, some semblance of it. It's back. But I'm cool with it. I mean, the Onyx Amulet was really soft. It was really, really accessible. Like, I remember when people were saying, oh my god, it's such a grind and blah, blah. I'm like, dude, we were done in like a day. Like, and by day, I mean 3 hours of game time or something like that. And then you're good for like the whole duration of how long that thing was useful. And me being a maniac, like, I made multiple rings because, like, okay, I don't want to go back and like recustomize the ring. I just want to have like another one. And so that's how I did it. But yeah, it's hardly you know, all right guys, let's do the artifact weapon acquisition quest. Woo! And knowing, and especially, like, one of the biggest problems with borrowed power was building it up. You know, in a world of warbands, how would we react to borrowed power now? You know, if progression of our artifact, whatever the fuck, if the progression of our weapons or the Heart of Azeroth, if that was shared across, you know, instantly, if acquiring Azerite essences was just unlocked for everyone, like, how would we feel then? I would say it'd be better. I don't know how much better. My biggest thing against against borrowed power was that it was borrowed, that it went away. The ring, the Onyx Amulet, is something that people eventually stopped using, and I stubbornly kept going because I was like, no, don't stop using it. It's still useful. And then I convinced people that it was still useful, and then they bought it. And it's true anyway. Okay, this is good. Yeah, videos where I don't have to do cuts. Oh, the best. The best. Let me close WoW. So is that season 2? No. This is 1107. Do you think they'll ever just make a regular race again versus allied races? I mean, I don't like the term allied races. I thought that the term allied race was dead, and then they kept using it, and to me it doesn't make sense. Darkness. So, but their game, they can do what they want. Well, we kind of destroyed the threat against them. Don't need more than that for some of them to leave. Yeah. Especially now that there's like, hey, there's a connection, you know. We've gone from the warmest day of the year down to 4C as winter is here. Damn. If they introduce Arathi this way, then we can get Haranir as the playable race from Midnight and Rubians and Last Titan. Yay! That'd be cool. I wouldn't mind that. More is always better, you know, as long as it makes some sense. You know, like you folks heard me say a bunch of times, like I'm cool with like all the race class combos. Just give me a little bit of story to explain it. You know, that's all it takes. We want more demon hunters? Cool. Demon hunters show up and say, hey, dude, demons are back. And here's a storyline of this one. Here's how to do it. Like, let's say there's like this village or this town where there's like a bunch of mixed races. Like, everyone lives there. And then there's a story behind it. And then all of a sudden it gets destroyed by demons. And the people who are there, they're like, oh my God, like I've lost everything. Everything is shit now. I gotta have vengeance against the demons. I'll do anything for it. And then demon hunters are like, oh yeah? Hey, you wanna come and join the club? And they're like, yes, I'm willing to sacrifice everything. And the demon hunters are like, yes, got him. And, you know, there you go, new demon hunter. You know, so something like that could work just fine. 11.0.7 preview. PTR soon. PTR soon. And then I'll have like the little subtext somewhere. There we go. Plunder, storm, turbulence, time ways. Let's see. Ubering and more. Let's just call it an Uber ring. And I need an article picture. Okay, let's see if there's a press thing. Maybe we have a press thing. Nope. Just stuff on the direct. Boo. So I gotta settle for this? No, I don't know if I like that. Oh, actually, no.
Hi, I'm Kayla Brown.
Y'all didn't hear that.
And I am a.
Oh, you did? I'm sorry. Okay, let me turn that down. Okay, where's the part with the ring? They showed a ring. Okay, singing, blah, blah, blah. Just show me the thing where the person... Okay, here we go, a ring. So, would that be alright to show? Sure. I hope that looks okay on screen. That doesn't look so good, but... Okay, so that is gonna get replaced. What a plus! Thank you, by the way, whoever had mentioned this. so I can get this out early enough. I appreciate you. Okay, so we'll have new zone. Somewhere, Thunderstorm logo. That looks like Thunderstorm. Yep. So maybe I'll just have it next to each other. That can work. So like I'll put that here. Somewhere it seems it's just kind of weird having multiple logos out like this. But oh well. Let's try to, yeah, brighten that up just a smidge. A little highlight, and then this needs to be a bit more, pop a little bit more. Okay, I like that. There you go. Okay, so I'm pretty sure this thing is ready to upload. Yes. So what stuff do you think will be at the direct now, season 2 or midnight? Season 2, like 11-1. I don't think we're gonna get too much of a story spoiler, but I'm confident about systems, because that's not much of a spoiler, you know what I mean? Like, we'll learn things, but not much. Like I was saying during the weekly, this is the anniversary event, not exactly the what's next of WoW. This is going to be a victory lap. This is going to be a lot of pats on the back. We're going to see, you know, old developers show up and all that. And speak their piece. Hopefully they'll get like the developers who had left and moved on and do other things, even if they might be like doing competing things and stuff, like just to bring it back and just celebrate what they have done. I think that'd be cool. So if they brought back if Mike Morheim were to come back and say something, if Jeff Kaplan were to come back and say something, I think that'd be pretty cool, you know, because they're just talking about the old days. And I think even after one had left the company, I think it's still worth something to celebrate, and still worth, you know, inviting them over, or for them wanting to come over. You know, I think it would suck if like Blizzard was like, nah, let's not invite those people back. I think that would be kind of scummy, but I think it would also be kind of like, it would be sad if some of the other folks were like, no, I don't want to come in and say anything, because it's like, oh, but then this was like your thing, you know? It was a big part of your guys' lives when you helped make and put these things together. Like, I think you should give yourself a pat on the back and acknowledge that you were a part of it, because that's the whole point, celebration and all that. Okay, we take a look. A run through. Oh, this is a short ass video. A quick overview of what's coming in the 11.07 patch, which will be on the PTR as soon as October 31st. See what's coming back. What's new and familiar and super new? No, not super new. It's new and familiar. Blog post with video. Yeah, where is it? I lost it. Okay, here we go. No need for the colon there. I didn't even say Siren Isle. I should say that somewhere. Okay, the thumbnail says new zone, so that's cool. Plunderstorm. Cool, that means the song is still relevant. Fuck yeah. Did I see the new ring? I didn't see enough of it. I didn't see like a full preview of it. Unless there's more, and now I just missed it. Shit. I don't see details on the ring. At least not in their, not on the news thing. Okay. Siren Isle, Thunderstorm. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, preview. And where is it? Here we go. World of Warcraft. Make money. Did I curse? No, I did not curse. And from Mr. GM post, it looks like the map is an unused BFA map. Cool. Neat. I love that kind of trivia. Okay, so let's make sure this thing looks okay. Okay, so that looks good, and off it goes. Whee! It looks like a class ring from school. Oh, that's funny. All right, cool. Video is out. And if you want to volunteer your help, here's the link. And if you want to game the algorithm, watch the whole thing, like the video, comment if you want, but then watch another video after it. You know, like hit next or something, or just like click on something to watch a new video, and then you can turn it off if you want. I guess that's how the algorithm works. That's usually my title missing a T. Oh, did I fuck up? Uh-oh. New training features Plunderstorm, World of Warcraft. Oh, T. Thank you. Phonetically, it's correct. Yeah, dude, you want to play some Warcraft? I love me some Warcraft. Let's go. Warcraft. All right. Let's see. What I missed from chat. I'm still trying to get caught up with chat. Okay. I mean, I love WoW and I'm hyped for new content regardless. No, I'm excited. I'm excited for the new ring. To me, the new ring like eclipses everything else. And it's like, okay, more alt leveling. Okay, cool. More Plunderstorm. That's gonna be cool. For me, it's gonna be cool for a week because I'll pound it I'll just go nuts with it, and then once I'm done getting everything I want, then I'll just hard stop. But I still have a good time. I did have a really good time playing Plunderstorm. I just played it my way and had a good time with it. Add an image in the background of Plunderstorm. Oh, it's like just a way to highlight it, maybe? Ring fights against embellishment and meta gems unless they're also considered colored gems. Oh, that's true. That would mess with the people who are using like blasphemite stuff and they rely on different colored gems. It would be helpful if it did apply that way. Because if I recall, we weren't able to socket that thing any further. Yeah, we weren't able to socket it any further. Even then, if it's Sims better or whatever, cool. But I know me. Like, for me, it's not so much... You know, like, for a lot of normal folk, for a lot of regular gamers, or I should say basic gamers, they're going to go for more throughput. They're going to go for more... they're going to just go for more damage. My approach is, I want to shore up things that I would otherwise not be able to do. So like utility, defensive stuff, and for all we know, that's what it's going to be. It might lean heavily towards that. But I think it's cool. To me, at least, I don't know how the math works out, but I feel like it's more worth it to drop healers. And just have more DPS rather than everyone have like a little bit more DPS. Because not everyone, at least especially with my team, not everyone is going to be able to take advantage of what the ring is going to, how much the ring enhances your throughput. This one. Norm Anniversary, I didn't get any. No, Anniversary is, it's still around, but for me it's done, is what I mean. I'm trying to use cheat sheets from a streamer for gold making. Made a copy of the sheet and they copied a function script with it, but my copy throws an error. The script cannot be found. Anyone know how to force the sheet to see the accompanying script? If it's a Google Sheet thing, it should just move over. If not, then I'm not quite sure. Love seeing the process of me making a video. That was like the really short version. That was like the easy version. Like, here, let me show you like the recent thing I did. Week 10. So like, here's a slightly more realistic. Okay, this is the more realistic thing of like what I'll do. Like, you'll see kind of here like these different separations, like these little boxes. Each little segment is me talking, but then I'm jump cutting because I made an error in speech or something like that, or I said something wrong, or I pronounced something wrong. Whenever I do a live thing, I don't care as much about leaving my stutters in, but other times I do. But then I'm also like grabbing, here, let me try to make this show up good. You know, here, I'm also like grabbing and cutting images and I'm throwing them onto the thing. And then of course, when it comes to like the bob tracks, that's when, you know, that's where more of the creativity goes in. So you can see here, like each line, everything I say, every bob line is a separate file. It's a separate recording. And then I just edited, you know, I edited the beats in and stuff like that. So yeah, anyway. What you saw there is like easy stuff. Thank God it was easy. I don't think that'll happen because you're no longer working for the company. So why are you giving them free promotion? I think it'd be cool though. That's all. Dun, dun, dun. Yes, Warcraft, the legally distinct generic store brand of Warcraft. Exactly. Okay, so I said I was going to Raid Finder. Raid Finder, what's it called? Sepulcher. Raid Finder Sepulcher, which is I don't remember too well. Do you need max reagents to make the sword, or will rank 2 work? I don't do weapons. Sorry, die. Bitch ass. Okay, so I'm going to do the first boss. No. This one. No, not that one. Prototype? No, not prototype. Wait, why is this one the first one? That's odd. This is the first one. Yeah, Guardian. Don't worry, now Diablo 4 has a second DLC expansion coming out. Not that. Oh, really? Another Diablo thing? What the fuck? Hold on. News. I don't see anything like that. Oh, it's because of Firefox. Oh, cursed Firefox. They apparently removed the Shadowlands skip for all alts, regardless of level. Even if your account has completed Shadowlands before, new characters have no option to skip. They have to do the campaign. Oh, that sucks. Sucks for them alts. Hopefully they fix that sometime. So what happens when you like try to go over, or what? Like, can you not even take like the portal? Yeah, because that's doo-doo. Okay, so the Raid Finder version. I don't remember this at all. I think we need to do the shield stuff, right? I'll just wait. I thought it was more remix characters, but I just tested with another character that I did not level through the remix. Oh, these are your findings. Got it. Yeah, I can help do a check, like, because I have an Earthen that's like level 70 something rather. I can see what happens when I try to take his ass to Shadowlands. In an interview, D4 General Manager confirmed the existence of multiple Diablo 4 expansions, explaining that the development team is working on an expansion 1 and kicking out expansion. Oh, that's cool. Okay, yeah, I think I heard something about that. I thought that they were officially announced, that they name-dropped an announcement already. I'm like, dude, bitch, they haven't even, like, really gotten to, like, this current one. Sheesh. You know, they're announcing expansions like seasons. What are they doing? But no, if they're just talking about how they're working on a bunch of concurrent ones, that makes sense. I mean, they got to put out more content. They need to have like some light justification for all the cosmetics that they put out, right? I admit I was almost tempted to pick up the Warcraft crossover transmog, but I'm like, dude, so don't do that. Don't kid yourself. You do not care about the transmog in that game. You just want to do your silly little power fantasy, and like that's it. So I think we need to, yeah, we destroy these, and then we do I have to do all three? Oh shit, I dropped it. There we go. So yeah, gotta do all three. You can skip from Ogermon, but as soon as you zone it, it's like doing Shadowlands fresh. Okay, yeah, I'm curious. I want to see how that happens. Last time I tried, the screen went gray like I was going to be offered threads, but no quest, and I was stuck while I logged out and logged back in. I had the campaign and starting quest. Damn crazy. Yeah, let me give you guys a third confirmation. How long has it been like this? Like forever, or since just this patch? Funny how the mythic version is faster than this. Since the dude just comes out right from the start. Come on! Yeah, because I gotta make that last dude blow up, right? So I can get the third thing, and then, yeah, and then I can get him to come out. Oh. Since the start of this patch, I noticed after the patch. Okay. Oh, 50K. Oh, this is what pain feels like. And you're dead. Okay, so come on, shield. Come on, baby. Nope. Lose. Yeah, so let me get on my my new earthen. I wonder if the guild said anything else. No. Yeah, I like that they're giving a little something for the different audiences. Plunderstorm for the people who like that. A new zone for people who want something to do and farm for. Leveling through turbulent timeways and stuff. So what about PvP? What about the PvPers? What do they get? Nothing. It'd be cool if there's like some neat world PvP stuff for those folks. That's like a myth these days. See what social media is saying. Not too many reactions yet. I think it's too early. It's too early in the day. People still waking up. All right. All right, so I'm going to... Okay, I'm going to Hearth. I got a Hearth faster than this, right? Wait, where's the broken tusk? Orgrimmar. Oh, shit. Sorry that this dude's bags are especially offensive. Like... Okay, don't need some of that holiday stuff. Isn't Plunderstorm PvP? It is. Like, in essence, it's a PvP game, but it's not WoW PvP. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not opposed to the call-out that Plunderstorm is not. It's not regular World of Warcraft gameplay. You know, you're not logging into your character. It's as if you're doing vehicle combat. You know, the investments and the skill investment you put into your character just gets thrown out the window in Plunderstorm. It's a totally different thing. Alright, so what happens here? So hello, welcome to Ouroboros. Now what do I do? So nothing yet. Oh right, so the question is, can I just go to the raid? Wrong way? Wait, what do you mean wrong way? I'm in Ouroboros, right? Like, what was I supposed to do? Yeah, so where am I supposed to go? Luckily, chat was had him. Oh, it was? Okay, sweet. Yeah, tell me the steps that you guys took. Did that character already do the skip from Ogremar? No. I just took the portal. I didn't skip the Maw intro. Well, why would I need to skip the Maw intro? I can just take the portal here, right? Yeah, so shouldn't I just be able to go? Yeah, because if I'm level 77, the first thing I'm gonna do is take the portal. I wouldn't have thought to do the Maw intro. But is that what you guys did? You guys did the Maw intro? I still think that when the time comes for Demon Hunters to be all races, we'll see the return of Nathrazim and Prince Denathrius. That'd be kind of cool. Why is he just a prince, though? Wait. No, he's not a prince. He's a sire. Sire Denathrius, not Prince Denathrius. Oh, he'd slap you. Just kidding. He's the type that would. He's like, excuse me, smite. That's Sire Denathrius. Or Daddy, you know. Without doing the skip, you don't have access to the Flight Master, if I recall correctly. I'm not going to do the skip. Yeah, let's go with my natural player behavior, and then we'll see what happens. Okay, it was the options to skip the quest, it doesn't give the option anymore. Oh. Okay, I can see how I can't teleport. That's a factor. So let's see what does this character see? This character sees people standing in front of NPCs who aren't there. That's a thing. I can key for Ragefinder though. Yeah, let's go. Not really. I'm not really gonna do Ragefinder. Bye. Okay, so that's a thing. Let's see what else happens when we're here. Since I'm stuck on this first floor, and I'm limited with my options, and then I'll explore the other options too. So. Oh, let me find that dude. Where's that one dude? Oh, see, I can even do like stay a while and listens here. Cool. And I remember something being here. Not this guy, right? Yeah, not this guy. There's like some other dude we talked to. Is the engineering trainer available? Would that allow you to bypass using the portal toy? I'm sure the engineering trainer is available here. Yeah, I think that dude was what is... At one point, I think I was able to do the skip through that guy. Yeah, I don't think I'll see anything else here. Actually, are those portals still there? Am I stuck here? Am I in purgatory now? Sorry, Earthen. You are not in Kansas anymore. Oh, Barge Master. Nope. Cannot go to what's it place? Tazavesh, there you go. Oh yeah, someone was talking about if you go to Tazavesh on Mythic, you can Touch of Death the last boss and it's dead. Like boom, done, over. Oh, okay, this one works. Okay, how come one worked and the other did not? Alright, fuck it, we're going to the mall. Oh no, denied. Why? Well, screw you, man. Alright, so there goes that plan. And I think it was in this direction where the flight person was. And then, you know, obviously I don't see the entrance to Zereth Mortis. Oh, no, it was here where the NPC would be. Yeah. Yeah, so here's where it would be. So I don't get nothing. Not even the vendor that would like sell renown boosts and stuff, because I don't have any of that stuff enabled. What I'm a little bit weird about the most is that I can't even like a certain teleporter that doesn't work, like this front one. Yeah. Even the jailer doesn't want Earthen. Rejected. No death for you. Okay, so let's go to Ogrimmer. Yeah, I'm just going through the steps like you guys. Yeah, so if you guys are, I don't know if you guys are reporting this on social media or forums or whatnot, but you know, this is me helping you, doing my part with the research and stuff. Wasn't Blood of Heritage during Shadowlands and Orbos? No. There was a Return to Lordaeron quest line. That's for the Forsaken. But there is new... There was like a Blood Elf quest, like a follow-up thing, but not exactly a Heritage quest line. Okay, these guys I'm familiar with. So, Shadowlands. Skip it all. Oh, already big threat and bug in general, no response, that sucks. Okay, so here I am. Hello! And then nothing happens, right? Like I'm supposed to get a quest, I don't get a quest, and then I'm screwed. So then I log out, and then I log back in, and then screwed, right? So if I log out, oh, it already like bypassed that. Okay, so I go back in. Yeah, so now I have the thing. And then from this, there's no way to get past it, right? So now this character is so far stuck going through all the motions of it. Even Blizzard doesn't want people to do Shadowlands. Oh, they definitely want people to do Shadowlands. And I'm pretty sure people already looked and tried to find another NPC that can, like, redo Threads of Fate or whatever, and now they can't go back. Just a kind of reminder, I think Orbo sucks. Just, in case anyone forgot. Yeah, okay, so he doesn't do anything different. Oh well. Sucks for the Shadowlands. Back to my main. On my main paladin, do I prefer Lightsmith or Templar for solo content? Depends on what kind of soloing I'm doing. If I'm doing old content and I'm doing raids and stuff and I need the throughput, I'm going to be a Herald of the Sun Ret paladin. If I'm doing anything else, I'm just gonna, if I don't need to switch off of prot, I'm just gonna stay prot, and I'm always a Lightsmith. The advantage though of being a Templar is that you get the long horse. You get a longer duration on your Divine Steed, which is really nice. So that's an advantage to have, but for the most part, I'm not gonna notice one way or another. Does it still suck with a Brutosaur? I just don't like how it's so uniform and even that you don't have a good sense of your orientation. Like, if I'm in Dornigal, sometimes I'll struggle a little bit because it's a little big and the landmarks might not be 100% familiar, but I could also see like a big ass mountain in the back. I'm like, okay, I know what direction that is. That's north, basically. And then it's easy enough to see iconic buildings and all that. So that makes it easy. I'm loving my Earthen Pally via buckets and exploding, so I was curious what. Well, when I needed to get gear, I was prot, for sure. Because I needed to get gear. So I was just doing like world quests, a couple world quests here and there. Like, I don't know if you really noticed on my Earthen that I was on earlier, he was using like mostly heirloom gear. Because that's how it be, man. That's how it be. Alright, so I did the Shadowlands stuff. I'll get around to that. Normal, Eternal Palace, Radiance. Alright. Let's skedaddle. Trying to with my fancy horse, even made a two-hander for Unholy. Yeah, that's why he was asking me for to make a weapon. Someday. Eternal Palace. All right. So what do you guys think of the new Dragon Age game. Are you guys gonna pick it up? Because I'm like, oh man, it's a full price game. I'm not being sponsored for it. I gotta actually pay for it. But like, what do you guys think? Like, are you guys gonna pick that up? Because I'm extremely tempted to. I don't know if I'll stream it. It might just be something that I play on my own time. Or I'll do like just a very quiet like stream where I just play it. I won't really do much commentary. I'll just be like, ooh, what's this? La 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 la. Like, as long as I get that feeling of doing cool shit, then I'll feel satisfied. Like, I've liked part of me liking the Dragon Age games is like having like that whole base and like you're helping to beef it up and stuff. I got some of that from Inquisition. I got some of that vibe from it. Game looks garbage. If reviews don't seem very promising either. Every review that I've noticed has been like, oh my god, it's like the best something or other. So I'm like, what sort of standards are you looking for then, Ghostmaker? You know, when it's the best in, you know, when people say, oh, it's BioWare's best in years, you know, that doesn't seem very promising. But maybe you saw some other reviews. I've only really, I admit I haven't really looked very deeply into those reviews. I just looked at mostly the headlines and like a couple of initial lines and like that was it. Because I don't want to risk any sort of spoilers. I love going in blind. Like, I have no idea how the systems work. I don't even know how the combat is. I'm going in like a blind fanboy almost. I'll sub to EA Play for a month and play it that way. Oh, that's a plan. It's a solid wait for reviews for me. I mean, that's the reason why I'm bringing it up, because the reviews are out. So I know people are complaining about being woke and other stupid stuff, but it makes me want to play it more. Yeah, that I don't. That doesn't land with me, because I'm like, I remember the other Dragon Ages being like, you can fuck whoever you want, you know. And they think nothing of it. It's all good. It's not BioWare-esque. Ah, got it. Yeah, to me, like, I don't have a... Ooh, I think I'm not in the right difficulty. I don't know what, like, what it properly should be. Because remember, I'm a heathen. I haven't even played the Mass Effect games. So I don't have a basis to go with. Probably a good sign the Baldur's Gate 3 dev gave it a thumbs up. Oh, did they? Oh, that's cool. Although, which one? Oh, I'm just a release manager. You know. Alright, so normal. Normal. And we're just doing Radiance. This should take a minute. CEO said it, okay. I missed the roulette. Ah, I always missed the roulette. Sorry about that. Let's go. It sucks, because, like, here's what I see on screen. Like, I'm looking at this many chat things, which kind of sucks, right? Because it's like, here's everyone's chat. Here, let me move this a little bit more so you guys can see a little bit better. So, like, here's the everyone chat. Here's the chat in case I missed people, or I'm looking for, like, specific things like the roulette, which I miss. And then here's the Twitch feed. And what is a little annoying is these other chats, the latest thing is at the bottom. The Twitch feed, the latest thing is up top. And I don't know how to make it so the latest thing is on the bottom. If the latest thing was on the bottom, that would help. Like a whole lot. But what I really should do is set up a sound alert for whenever there's a roulette. And then the sound effect should say, bitch, there's a roulette, do it. So let's go. Oh, baby. Oh, this dude definitely looks like someone that just washed up from sea and ended up here. So now here we go. Let's rock. It just lacks what it used to have. It doesn't look like BioWare. Yeah, for me that's perfect. Not perfect, but for me that's, you know, for me that doesn't mean anything. So I'm like, oh, I don't know what it used to look like, or I don't know what BioWare used to be. Do the Brutosaur Pokemon for the roulette. So people seem to like it. Thank God. I was very unsure about how it would go. Especially because it was really short, too. Oh yeah, I'm going for those shoulders too. No, today's a shield day. Yeah, it's a shield day today. Also seem to be implementing a large amount of access journalism and refusing to give copies to the more critical side of reviewers. I saw that. I saw something about that too. I don't know if there was a response by them. But I saw some commenters replying, being like, well, you're the one who's saying, like, you know, giving like this woke DEI agenda shit. Let's not go there again, please, by the way. You know, you're bringing up those things, so that might be why they didn't get a review. But then I guess other people were saying, well, there's people who were saying nothing but positive things about it, and they didn't get a copy either. So I guess they just weren't giving it to everybody. So naturally, like, people are going to gripe over it. No. Not again. We're not doing it again. Unless we're just talking about games. Then it's... No, I don't even want to do that. Well, that'll derail, like, instantly. But yeah, we'll see what people think. I'm leaning towards doing a blind buy of it. I think it's mostly time. Am I going to have time to play it? And so far the answer is no. So, yeah. I don't know if I'll pick it up, like, early. Or wait for it to just go on sale or something. Or will it only be up for a week and then it'll instantly shut down? That's not how that works, but it'd be kind of funny. No, I don't get it either, Taylor. I remember back in the day when games only sucked. That's it. They just sucked. You know, it's not fun. Don't like the gameplay. Ending sucked. Blah blah blah. Bad story, whatever. Now it's like, did you hear what the developer stands for? Or did you hear what the developer said about something in social media 12 years ago? Oh my god. And I totally did not get breathing shit. Fuck. Oh, don't die. Alright, there we go. Now we're cooking. Oh, I'm not gonna loot. Actually, yeah, I'll loot. Let's see if I get anything. Yay! I'm going to be getting new stuff for a while still. I don't do these that often. Budokai 1 started cell shading, people hated it, now it's basically the standard. What came first? That style or Borderlands? Because I remember when I saw Borderlands for the first time, I was like, "Whoa, that's different." But Budokai is old too, so I don't remember which came first. I guess we can go back to Wind Waker too, huh? It's childlike and lacks direction, and no choices feel meaningful like a BioWare game should. It's massively padded and afraid to offend anyone. Yeah, without knowing the specifics, like those statements like that, I can't really connect to it. Not unless I played it, you know. You okay? I see. You haven't tasted it yet, have you? No, you can't. You can't fix that. I mean, see, I was saying earlier, like this is the kind of coffee that people like really want to add creamer and sugar and all that to like cancel out the sour taste, kind of. Sour to me, yeah.
But I mean, it's got a little bit of sourness actually. To me, like usually, like what we normally drink is so dark and thick that I can add hot water through it.
Right.
This I'm like.
You can't because it's already kind of a light flavor. It's just gonna taste like
Brown
a lighter flavor of the same thing.
It's gonna be brown water.
That's what I say about decaf. Why even bother drinking it? Why put yourself through that? There's no utility from it. Yes, we've had conversations about how decaf is a huge waste of money. Oh, wait, am I going the right way? No, I'm not going the right way. Now I'm going the right way. I bet he picked Save Choice Liara. I don't even know what that means. Do you have to do the Class Hall campaign for every spec you want? The artifact appearance for in Legion? I want all of them. They look so good. Yes. Yes, you do. And you should. Like, if you've never done the Class Hall campaigns before, do them. And take it slow. Read the stuff. Like, there's good story to get out of it. Need to see 200 reviews I've already seen to understand the POV. Yeah, like, if they do, like, I'm sure, like, a big spoiler review will do it. But I'm also very freeform in the way that I experience games. So I guess I've noticed critics of games and movies, they're I don't know, like I can't connect with those anymore at all. They feel like they talk at such a high level, like they almost sound many, I don't know. A lot of them sound snobby to me. Like, a lot of the reviewers, they'll sound like they're smarter than everyone else, and they'll talk in jargon and lingo that we expect to understand, and I don't. And then I'm supposed to, look at their take and be like, oh yeah, that's exactly how I'll think. And of course I should just read other people's reviews. But it's also why I hardly ever read reviews anymore, because I'm like, I don't get what these people are talking about most of the time anyway. Or I'll look back and be like, okay, I entirely disagree with like what people are saying here, because I'll emotionally react differently to gameplay things, to events and stuff like that. What? I guess a lot of it is like the people who are against, like, oh my god, these developers, they're like pushing an agenda or something like that. They're trying to send a message. Like, that never takes off with me. That's an instant, I'm going to stop reading this because they're not getting the point. of this at all, and they're trying to push something that just isn't there. I wasn't sure if they made it to where you only have to do one class and unlock the rest. No, I don't think so. I think you need to do like everything. But then there's a lot to it. When you do the campaigns, you get the weapons, you do more of the campaigns, you unlock mounts, class mounts, which is kind of cool. Decaf has a waste copies for the cafe. Yeah, I feel like it's just a wasted industry. Sorry, I'm jumping all over these topics today. They sound like they're trying too hard. Maybe it's that. You know, maybe we can... Cynically, I could say, oh, it's just a way to get the reader to keep reading stuff, so that way the ads will show up longer, and then their CPM goes up, and that's how the company makes money, and blah, blah, blah. You know, I can make up all sorts of weird shit like that, but I don't know if that's true either. I'm sure it's, like, mostly not. Alright, so I think this is the only boss I need, right? Just Radiance for the Bulwark of the Seaborn Avatar. Didn't get it. Extra roll. Come on, baby. I got a thing I don't need. Fuck yeah. Okay, so that one's done. Where to next? We're doing Legion. Legion. I'm going to Halls of Valor. All the way to the last boss. Okay, oh wait, normal. I could just repeat this until I'm done. For that beautiful thing. Alright, Legion it is. Is there a Legion teleport thing? I don't remember if there is. Well, whatever. Dalaran. Good enough. I watch every review I possibly can for that reason. Yeah. So, like, that's the difference between, like, how you and I look at these things. And there's nothing wrong with it. Like, I'm not good with reviews. Because I'm like, spoilers. I don't want a spoiler, man. You know, there's a certain... there's a certain joy and horror over being like, oh, I just totally wasted my money. What have I done, right? You know, it's kind of a gamble, and games are expensive, and I 1,000% understand why people would want to look at reviews, because they don't want to waste their time, they don't want to waste their money. Games are expensive, but I don't really want to go into a thing. I don't want to buy something because someone tells me, you know, oh yeah, it's good and here's why. And then I go in expecting to feel the same way that the reviewers felt. Because even then, those expectations might not be met. Then it's just weird, though. But that's why I don't buy very many games. Not until they're on sale. Then it's like, let's go. Yeah, once things are on sale, you know, that's when I'll usually start picking stuff up. And, you know, still not play them for years. The ring for the new zone sounds a lot like borrowed power. I mean, if you consider the Onyx Amulet borrowed power, that's what it kind of sounds like, yeah. I don't really look at it the same way because the ring you just kind of gear out of. Eventually, the stats you get from a better ring are just better, and then you replace it, just like other people did. The remade Warcraft made strong female cool, but when you have games that just promote strong female and then the story and gameplay are just complete ass, all they had was strong female lead. I mean, yeah, that just goes to the whole, if the game sucks, it sucks. And then you go back and you look at what the marketing had said Yeah, just go, go with this. Here's like the highlights, and then just go heavy on that. But if the game sucks, it sucks. Which one is which? Halls of Valor, Trial of Valor. This is the dungeon. And I need to do the normal dungeon. But I gotta go all the way to the end. That's annoying. Fuck, I can't just be like, send me your champion, and then the last boss room just opens up. I gotta go to the side, and that's sucks. All they had was strong female. Yeah, why do they always say a strong female lead? Like, otherwise, is it like a weak female lead? That's not cool. Or that seems kind of weird. Like, they have to say they're strong. Otherwise, they're not strong. So you need to like watch reviews to... Okay. Yeah, like I said, there's no doubt people are trying to be mindful with their time and money. At our age, we don't have the same kind of time that we used to have for games and or the money for it. So instead, we give our attention to the reviewers and give them, the ad revenue. Yay! And that's how the world works. Like my wife watches a lot of movie reviewers, get their takes and stuff, and I won't hear it. Like for me, it's like I can't have it. I can't hear anything that they say. Even like slight things, like if I'm expected to feel something emotionally, then to me it becomes like this weird. I have a weird definition of spoiler, where if I'm told that I'm gonna feel a certain way, then I'm gonna let's wait for this moment where I'm supposed to feel a certain way, and then because what I much prefer to just have my brain off, and then just enjoy the thing enjoy the thing that I'm watching and just be taken for a ride. You know how some folks would be like, and sometimes I'll do this too with my wife. Like we'll watch something and then we'll talk about it afterwards and we'll speculate and talk about like, ooh, what might happen next episode and blah, blah, blah. But sometimes sometimes it's hard to turn off like that, all that speculation and then just enjoy the show. Because once you speculate so much, then you start to watch the show. When you're finally watching it, you start to be like, okay, are my expectations going to be met? Are my predictions going to come true? Yes, they did. No, they didn't. And then sometimes it'll elicit a negative reaction, which, isn't the show people's fault necessarily. And it just gets kind of weird. If you're asking me, Oinky, no, I don't look at anything. Can I just go straight? No, I gotta go find the dude. And I can't just one-shot him, can I? Doubt it. Nope. Damn it. Fine. I like the reviews with skits and jokes rather than just short 7-minute videos. I know, like, what sucks about, people who pump out reviews is that they're only given, like, so much time to do it because they still need to make the article. So it's like, okay, they'll try to put in 100 or so hours or something like that. And so they'll do their best to do it. Sometimes they'll be given walkthroughs from the developers to like, okay, here's the straight and narrow path. Here's where, but then here's like suggested side content you can do. But of course the reviewer will look at whatever they feel like in the end. But they're on a timeline too. So sometimes it sucks when you're looking at publications that do those sorts of reviews, because you're not going to get like the best takes. That, and you know, it's important to point out, like, some of the reviewers, they may have a favorite kind of genre, and they might be reviewing a game that's not really like their thing. And then that becomes a different sort of challenge, because then, you know, it's like, hey, Soul, talk to us about Resto Shaman for like 20 minutes. Okay. So here's the basic ability, you know, and then that's what you'll get. So, you know, for some reviewers, like, it's just the job. They're like, okay, I'll do the job. They'll meet the requirements, but you're not going to get that same energy from that you would expect, and it shows. Right? You know, ideally, you'll have someone who wants to review something like that, whether they might be critical or not. I remember a few years ago when that reviewer couldn't even finish Cuphead's tutorial. I've never heard of that, but that's kind of funny. In a terrible, terrible way. Is that a hard game? I never played it. Siren Isle, yay or nay? First gut reaction, yay. New stuff's always cool. New stuff to work towards. Some people they'll immediately do the deconstruction mentally in their head. Almodarius, they'll be like, oh, so it's just another Skinner box gameplay loop meant to keep me entertained with their fancy little cosmetics and blah blah blah. It's like, okay, dude, like you want to look at it that way, cool, go ahead and look at it that way, but what do you expect? That's usually what I end up asking myself when people give those sorts of takes. I was like, what do you expect? A beef Wellington or something? Like, yeah, some folks, they expect to get like super fresh, brand new, never heard of revolutionary experiences in this 20-year-old game. I only get one piece of loot? Or two pieces of loot? Oh yeah, I guess I do only get two pieces of loot. Fuck. I don't think I want to do this. Well, I guess I should just keep doing this until I get the shield. Right? This didn't take too long. I gotta see the video. I'm shocked that... Oh god, okay, I can leave easily. I'm shocked that they even published that. Never mind the reviewer. You know, if the reviewer couldn't do it, that's one thing. But someone greenlit putting it out. And they thought it was a good idea. Like, that should have been part 1 of the review. Okay, so we had Rick. Let's pretend, okay. We had Rick try this out, and here's his reaction. Oh my god! And he, you know, just a montage of him getting blasted, right? You know, then we had Dave dive in. And then maybe Dave sucked too. But then after that, we had Dick get into it. Dick's good at the game, you know. And here's what we thought. That would have been cool. It could have been a story about how, you know, to really underline the difficulty of the game. But if that person just based like their review on like just that, then that's a failure on the entire publication, not just the reviewer. I feel bad for that person because I'm sure they got blasted for it. It was a basic jump on this box to increase height to get to the higher platform. The dude spent a good 3 minutes on just that one jump. Dang. Welcome to Mario 1, right? Here I am trying to give the person credit. I thought they were talking about it like it was really hard. So yeah, that's what I get, giving the benefit of the doubt. Anyway, back to Dragon Age. The those headlines, they seem to be good. So we'll see how it goes. When does it come out? I think tomorrow? Maybe? Yeah, it's going to be a weird day for me. I don't think I'll have time to play it. Yeah, game journalist, but not much of a gamer, sounds like. That sucks. Does he still work? Because Cuphead was a while ago. Does that dude still review games? Props if he does. Cause he's like, no, fuck that, man. You're not gonna keep me down. I think PTR will be up earlier or later. Later. I'm pretty confident about that. It's usually later when they bring up PTRs and stuff, because there's no timetable aside from them saying the day. Because it might be up and it might be just like a disaster, like barely functional and all that, and that's just how that goes. It's the Washington Post guy? Oh, I don't know who that is. Official title, not like a dude in his basement making videos. Think he does still? Yeah, balls. Good for him, though. Overcome adversity. Oh yeah, nothing from this one. I just want the last guy. Dean Takahashi. Oh, that name sounds familiar. That dude is old. If I remember him, he's gotta be old. Yeah, after having tested so many games in that short career in QA, I don't think I'd have it in me to be a reviewer. Like I already can't stand the game after a few minutes. And it's like I'm supposed to be stuck on this supposed to be on this thing for 8 hours a day for the next 4 or 5 days. Oh Christ. Like I'll yeah, I tend to lose my mind over stuff like that. Yeah, playing games, it definitely hits different when it's the job. Even this is different. Like what I do as a content creator, like it's very much like a do whatever I want sort of thing and express it the way that I want. But then when you're doing like game testing and you're tasked to like do certain things and check certain things out for so many days, and I might tell you, yeah, can you replay through the game again real quick? So it's like a 7-hour game. Like, well, there's the day. You know, we'll have the rest of the team do other checks and whatever. But yeah, you check this and this out. Okay. And so there they are playing through like with some long ass game. They're just kind of plowing through. Yeah, it's definitely not playing for fun. Reviewing is like different though, because you're looking for the fun. And you're trying to record like how you felt emotionally when things are happening. Where is this dude? Is he okay? I should be looking for the footsteps. Yeah, dude is like, yeah, this way. There we go. I never see this dude here. Maybe that's because it's a Mythic Plus thing. Wait, I forgot that he shows up in different locations. Amy, hey, what's up? I can see a Pokemon song about PTR trying to find the bugs. Gotta find them all, gotta find them all, PTR. I can't use the Pokemon song again. I mean, it's very catchy. Boop. Increases your speed by 96. Oh shit, 96. Watch out. I think I'll just do one more try and then I'll move on. So do I watch Quality Assurance? I've heard about it. I haven't watched it yet. I don't know if it would trigger old memories or anything. Yeah, sometimes I miss the work, but man, it can feel grueling sometimes. It's so much. It's way more fun when you move up, though. Once I started leading teams instead of doing like the grunt testing, oh man, that felt a lot better. Oh yeah, talk to the dudes. Hello. Did I have to talk to them before in the previous run? I thought they just activated. Yeah, okay, those two activate at the same time. That's right. Alright, what's going to be my next stop, though? My next stop will be... not Hodir. Probably not Hodir. I'll do Slabs. That's been a while. And not much else. Shucks. At least I got that win with the with one of the shields though. That's good. Oh, we're talking about this review. Okay, hold on. Okay, is your sound on? No, good. Oh my god, this hurts. Come on, dude. I feel like he's trying to troll. It's gotta be this totally feels like it's troll. It took him. Show me your triumph. Show me your triumph. Oh no, almost there, Dad. Almost there, Dad. You just gotta keep moving forward, and then while you're in there, yes! Yeah, Dad, go! Yeah, that is definitely like watching a parent play the game. Anyway. To be fair, the guy breaks this down on Twitter regularly where he got put on this after a long day and didn't give a fuck and they shouldn't have used the video. No, like I said, I think like the people in charge, they shouldn't have presented it this way. Okay, still nothing. I don't want to do this again. Let's go to Slabs. It's been a long time since I've been to Shadow Labs. So, let's see how it goes there. Was there any other news that I used? Looks like no. Well, whatever the case, I mean, what we're likely going to see tomorrow is data mine stuff, and then I'll be able to see like the powers. There better be healing powers, man. You know, like, tell me that the powers are like, yeah, something, something, taken from Deathwing's old lab. Yes, they brought them all back. Oh, that'd be sick. It'd be so lazy, too, but I'd love it. I'd be like, oh, yeah, bring me that, that wild growth kind of, those sorts of gems. And you'll see my healing, like, skyrocket. Oh, it'll be glorious. It will be glorious. Okay, so I said I'm going to Shadow Labs, right? Shadow Labs. What will also be cool is if they thought up or they used some other Plunderstorm map. But I'm wondering to myself, like, what would be a good location? It's got to be a big zone with certain, you know, certain locations to it. And there aren't too many places that have that same sort of variety. Like, Azure Span is a really big zone. But it doesn't quite have, I don't know, it doesn't have that same vibe. And having all the trees would be really annoying, I think. Yeah, Arathi happens to just have a lot of, like, cool locations to it. But maybe there are other zones that can be, like, identified. Like, oh, this would be cool. You know, this and this place. So, like, what if we went to... like one of these zones. Revenjeff would be such a pain in the ass. Ardenweel's too full of trees. Maldraxxus is open. So what would it be like if it's like, you know, the map gets smaller and smaller and smaller, and then it kind of ends up being at one of, you know, this place wouldn't be so bad, maybe. Because it'll close up into like one of these major areas here. And then say like the House of the Chosen. I mean, that's already like actually a pretty big area. But it's also full of nooks and crannies and stuff. So you'd see a lot of like line of sight stuff happening. Revendreth, same thing. Like lots of buildings and narrow stuff. Bastion is like the really open spot. And maybe this wouldn't be so bad. But it doesn't have the same kind of variety, I don't think. Although it would be cool if, like, eventually, like, it started closing up more and more, and then people are going to be either are going to be around Heroes Rest. Although that would suck too, because people would like jump onto Heroes Rest and they get blasted off or like killed somehow. So let's try. Let's see, what's a zone that would have a lot of variety? Ashenvale, maybe? Yeah, Ashenvale wouldn't be so bad. Maybe Winter Spring. Nah, Tanarus is way too open. That's way too open. Oldham would be kind of a trip. There's kind of a lot going on there, but then some places here they feel flight dependent. So, like let's say here, this place would be like you wouldn't allow the storm to ever close off here because, as far as I know, you need to fly up here unless there's like something in a Plunderstorm Mark II that will let you do some limited flying that'll let you traverse like to some of these other places. Then the gameplay would open up a little bit more, but then you have a lot of people doing flying, and I don't know how that would land. What if they did it to an old raid or something? Like, what if they did it no, not here. Yeah, what if they did Suramar? I think Suramar wouldn't be bad. Because Suramar has like a lot of variety. It can close up in city areas, or over like here, or over here in this kind of more open area, or in this mountainy area, over this watery area too. So I think this has some variety to it. The water would be weird though. Like this would be like a weird no man's land. Where like if you're here, like you're a sitting duck, so you want to do your best to like not get thrown into the water. So that wouldn't be so bad, though. I think Legion zones wouldn't be a bad idea. I think Stormheim would be pretty cool. Yeah, Stormheim might not be so bad. Over here would be kind of sketch though, because you can get kind of like cornered into a certain area. So people might start there, they might move their way out. Yeah, I'll settle on that for now. I'll settle on Stormheim for now as a pretty decent spot. Leave it at that. Alright. Slabs. Which one is Slabs? Slabs is South. We'll learn what Beladar is, and that's it. 10-1107 seems to just forget the story path. But then it straight up says we're going to learn about what happens to the Kirin Tor, and that we're going to get the storyline that'll lead us into 11.1. I think they just don't want to spoil us as to what that is yet. That's all. So, no, they haven't forgotten the story path. They just didn't talk about it very much. Okay, normal or heroic should work. Oh, which boss though? The last boss! Ah, son of a bitch! Okay. That was one interesting thing to point out. Like that crystal that we saw in the preview, it had that Beladar kind of vibe to it. Like, could that be one of those hardened Azurite, not Azurite, yeah, hardened World Soul Essence things? Because they talked a little bit about the story as to why we're going there or what happened there, but not enough. So we still need to figure out the mystery. Oh, right. I gotta do something with these crystals. Wait, why is that one still up? Oh, did this one follow me and I need to break it out? Yes, I do. Brings back old memories. I remember slabs being pretty tough. Pretty tough. Lots of CC. So much CC. Going the wrong way. Smooth. Yeah, and yeah, because like right here up ahead, there's like this whole auditorium thing. I remember doing a lot of line of sight pulls, I think. Yeah, lots of line of sight pulls to like get all these guys over. And this guy, I remember he killed my party a couple times. Say there was a pulse of energy that came from the island, or Ridicron, of course. He is back. But yeah, like what happened to the people there? Dun dun dun. Maybe they got sucked up by the crystal. They got eaten. Maybe we'll get more info at the Warcraft Direct. I think we're going to get a lot of info tomorrow. And then we'll figure it out. Yeah, so I'm not counting on too much more information. Aside from, they talked about the zone today. So maybe they'll talk about, maybe they will talk about it a little bit more, but I'm not counting on too much information. Not too much. Ooh, party! Yeah, where does the party come from? Really? Would pirates plunder the land of the dead? I mean, they went for Forbidden Reach. And as far as they knew, that place is a crypt. But they went for it. Alright, come on, shield. Nope. Well, this is fast enough, so maybe I'll redo this one. If I can exit fast. Oh, no, there's no... man. Okay, that part sucks. Or this part sucks. Boo. Alright, any cool news? Nope. Alright, let's try this again. The glamour of transmog farming. Just as bad, though, the glamour of mount farming. How many of you guys have run... Oh, God. What's that one... What's that one thing in Cataclysm? The Onyx Stone Scale Drake or something like that. I remember that one was like a big, you know, constant farm. Thomas, say what's up. Oh, did I? I didn't reset it. That's right. And then let's double check this is on. Okay, it doesn't really matter the difficulty, but we good. Okay, so this is definitely where I would wear my speed set, which gives me not much more speed, honestly, but it's better than nothing. How's it for me? Chill. Very, very chill. Right now I'm going back to my old habits of looking for shields. Papa wants shields. And I did manage to get one so far from Sepulchre of the first ones. I got one in, I think it was Mythic difficulty. But then I tried to get one in in normal. Did not drop, sadly. Okay, so now I go this way for more stuff. Can I just go straight for the dude? I can go straight for the dude. You raise your unarmed skill to 400 fighting the infinitely spawning mobs outside the portal to Shadowlands. Portal to Shadowlands? Or, I don't know what SL stands for. Stranded Lands, no. Super Love, no. That's not it. I don't know. I fondly have, a memory suddenly came to mind. It was here, at this spot here, and some priest. This is back in the day when I was able to, when I pugged. Priest is like, hold on, I can mind soothe, and he mind soothed like. He mind soothed the mobs here, and so we were sneaking, and you saw me just walk onto these skeletons popped out, and then everyone was like, "Oh shit!" and then they panicked, and then they just went here and they grabbed the mobs anyway, and it was just such a disaster. People left. The priest was raging. Random DC memory. Shadow Labs. There we go. Jesus soul. But that's how you did it. Okay. Yeah, for me it was trees below Dalaran in Wrath. Yeah, dude, Shadow Labs. Have you not heard of that expansion? Yeah. You're doing your best. And nope. Anything good in here? 10 gold. Nice. I'll take that. Actually, some of these grays are transmogs. Cool. I'll take that too. Can't tell if the new Warcraft social media post has to do with secret finding. Let's take a look. This is kind of funny though. Not sure. I mean, I don't know if they're time gating the other stuff too, because yeah, we saw one bulletin board challenge that we could click on, but then the other one that we saw came from a social media post. So it might show up Monday. Or we might see something Monday, but that's it. Maybe. I mean, what I'm doing right now, I'm just kind of like saving my footage of me finding or discovering some of these things, and once we're done, then I'll just post the whole thing and be like, all right, here's the full guide, and you know, here's what to do, and hopefully it should be like quick. All right, again. Oh, thank goodness there's no more shields to farm, no shields to farm for in like the old Caverns of Time stuff. That stuff was rough. Although I'm sure there's other transmog that I may eventually want to collect. Like someday, I don't know what slot I want to move on to next. It might be shoes. Shoes or gloves, or both, I don't know. But probably one thing, so I think I'll choose shoes. What sucks though is that there's so many crappy shoes. There are lots of neat shields, but I'm not too fond of like the other transmog options from back in the day. And wait, can't hit it yet still. Hey. Do I need to kill enough stuff? Oh, I just gotta kill all the casters. Okay. Have I done Raglan since the patch? Yes. And I just beat him down. Yeah, there wasn't anything to him. At least that's how it was for me. Like, I just DPS'd him till dead. His main attack doesn't do anything. Yeah, nothing does anything. Can't wait for the Jordan shoes to come out. Just straight up kicks. Just simple sneakers. I mean, we've seen kind of variants of that, but nothing great looking. So what kind of mechanics are you running into, Vane? And also, like, what about your character? Like, is your character like max level? What's its item level and things like that? Because as far as I know, like, my character at the time when I was doing it, it was about 617 or something like that, and he had no trouble. Didn't really take any damage. Unfortunately, I can't just run in there right now because I don't have the skip. So I don't have I can't just easily like, oh, let me show you. But as far as I've known, I don't recall there being any hot fixes to make them harder. Would you rather they remove necks and rings from legacy content or add transmog models to them now that you have to collect them? No, I'm not fond of transmogging necks and stuff like that. they'd have to add like thousands of neck and ring models, and I don't know how I feel about that. I'd rather them just not drop. Nope. Six-time brood, too much damage. Huh. Like, is it a beatdown or do you get one shot? Because if you get one shot, then that's something new that I never encountered when I was fighting them. But I was also fighting him as Ret. I just unleashed violence on him. Because before, I remember you needed to kill him before you got too many stacks of like this cosmic debuff. So you had to do the fight in like 30 seconds, or you were dead. You had a few extra seconds. You can buy yourself a few extra seconds, but by the time the boss did his like big crazy cast, like there's almost no way you can survive like the debuff that'll instantly kill you. But as for the Big Bang attack thing, at least as far as I saw after the patch, it just didn't do anything. It just made you disappear. It made the boss go away, but then the boss comes back too. Might be a DPS check with the orbs. As far as I know, the orbs didn't do anything though. So like the orbs, what they used to do was apply a debuff very, very quickly. That would instantly kill you. There was no way around it. You couldn't bubble it. Okay, you could bubble it, I think, but you can try to avoid it, but you wouldn't be able to avoid it for very long. But yeah, 610 should be enough for a tank. I don't see how the orbs would kill you, because the orbs shouldn't even do anything. Now, I do recall, oh, excuse me. There are some bosses that will respond differently depending on your spec. I haven't fought Rygalon as Prot, so maybe the behavior is different. So I would say, if you want to now, just go in there real quick as a Windwalker and see what happens if the boss behavior is any different. But yeah, I'd love for them to just take out the non-cosmetic stuff out of Legacy Mode. It seems like that would make sense. It sounds like it'd be a bitch to engineer to have loot tables be altered and changed when you happen to be alone. Because when you change raid difficulties, when you change difficulties, the what's it called? The loot table will change because you're kind of fighting different bosses and stuff. But what about in this case when you enter Legacy Mode? Does that do the same thing? It seems like it doesn't. Okay, so now I got all the dudes. I guess I skipped those other guys who were generating the shield. Now I know. Yeah, so tomorrow should be an interesting day for content. New stuff comes out. We'll take a quick look and see what's testable. Notably the ring. That's my main thing. Later on, we'll find out what the loops are, how it works, and it's like, oh, here's how to develop your ring and make it as strong as possible, and here's like some OP combinations. You know, we'll eventually get to that. The how to get, you know, we'll figure it out. We'll math it out. The what it does is what I'm excited over. Please be like, please do crazy shit. Can I just skip them? See what happens if I skip them. Do I like break it? Nope, he just, never mind, he just follows me. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, the door doesn't open. Oh, you. Clever. Is there a time walking quest for a catch this week? I looked all over. There doesn't seem to be. So I apologize. I was wrong. I really thought that there was going to be a time walking. It was going to be a time walking dungeon week. Apparently, it's only a time walking raid week every week. So if you want to do that, and you do get good rewards out of it, mind you, you know, you get good shit. You just got a time walking quest at the anniversary area. Is it for the dungeon or the raid? I got it. Yeah, bitch. Give me that. Oh, yeah. Woohoo. So long, Burning Crusade. You were only okay. Alright, where to next? So... I forgot how to shift click. Boom. Okay, there we go. All right, so there's the Wrath one. I guess I could go back to Halls of Valor again. Or Theater of Pain. Oh, I gotta do the last one again for that one too? Lame. You're not sure though. At least it's a different one. Different dungeon. I'll go back to Shadowlands. And that was what difficulty again? It was normal. Maybe it doesn't matter. So I might as well just do it on normal anyway. Dungeon, okay. Maybe that's only one per the anniversary event. You did it last week too? Okay, cool. You know, I'm gonna want to make a quick stop there too. Oh, I just teleported to, I guess I'll do one Maldraxxus run first. Theater of Pain. Well, Crab there says that he got it. So... might be a free thing. You might actually have it. Forgot that you picked it up. That's always a possibility. Damn, you got fucked up. Oh, wait, hold on. Don't drop yet. Oh, no, no. Hey, I didn't consent. Ah. Queen is the new Raz. Well, we'll see how crazy the other phases are. I just think we've been really sloppy at the start. If you have the quest from last week but you didn't turn it in, yes, you can turn it in, but you cannot get a new one. So how come Crab's saying something different? Dun dun dun. Yeah, if anyone else wants to take a look and see if they have if they can pick up another time walking quest, I'll take a look too once I'm done here. This won't take long. I'm only gonna do one round here. Oh, I believe you, Crab. I'm just wondering if, what's the consistency or inconsistency? Oh, a chain? You dare. You dare touch me, you monster. What? I'm in combat. Oh, hell no. No, you monster! Ah! Get off me. Can he, like, snap over? Okay. Who's that? So you got the time walking dungeon quest this week? Okay. Well, do you have the 100? I guess that's something to ask. Did you get the 100 token achievement yet? I don't know if that's a factor. I'm just trying to think of ideas. Urzul. Ooh. Level 80. Oh shit. Hacks. So maybe I was right. And it is a time walking week every week. I want to feel right, because that's good. More gear and goodies for people who want it. Yeah, I wonder why you're not seeing it, and some people are. Yeah, I also definitely did do the time walking dungeon, so we'll see. You did the 5 last week, but you got no quest this week. Okay. So what makes us worthy? What gives us the privilege? Fresh meat. Do 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 do. Oh ho ho. Damn, he got fucked up. So time walking that just lost to get tokens now, so I don't really care to do that quest again anyway. I thought I think people who are hard farming, I think the raid is the best way to go. You know, just get on multiple alts that are level 30 and higher, and just do the raid finder version thing. Like, that seems like an idea. Just open suggested content panel. Should have the quest. Oh yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah, just look at the yeah, we just look at the adventure guide. So, time walking. Ta-da! There it is. So there we go. You can... I can, at least. Yeah, let's check if you have it. Homies. It's like front page, too. Oh, dude, everything snapped. Ah! That's kind of funny. Has anyone attempted Headless Horseman on a Lobby tune? Not a Lobby. I think I did like a mid-level tune. Like, 70 something. That was it. Did you accept it though? Yes. So I have it. Original Path Through Time. Bum ba da bum. Oh, Fellhand. Level 80. He summoned mobs from the future. And no shield. Ugh. Oh no. And yeah, Bobby Orman has the quest up for you. Cool. All right, there we go. I think that mostly settles it. Not sure all your characters aren't getting it then. So you don't see anything on the adventure guide thing here? Like when you open up the suggested content stuff? Because I'd say hop onto a couple characters and see if you see it that way. No, I do not. Very odd. I got it. Racism. Are you Horde or Alliance? I'm just kidding. I wish I knew. Oh, you know what? Are you on US? Dude, let's just try to share the quest with you, dude. Let's see if that works. Both. Yeah, if you're on US, let's try something out. Let's try sharing the quest with you. Yeah, solid in at Bleeding Hollow. If you're, I don't know if you're in game or not right now, but yeah, try to invite me. Solid in Bleeding Hollow. Or I'll invite you. Sure. I'm not sure if I invited you yet. Let me walk out of here. I might do some weird shit. It's all good, dude. I don't have my thing on. I thought I did have my stream thing like on fast mode or whatever. I'm even getting the celebration quest, giving me 3 tokens now. That was not there yesterday. Seems like they did not have a clean reset. Let me try again. Group. I cannot find you. If you're on, you want to try and invite me, Solid in at Bleeding Hollow. Because I don't see you. Make sure you're on a horde character too. Because that won't work either. Yeah, sure. If there's anyone else who is not able to pick up the quest, try to invite me. And then I'll try to share this quest with you and see if it works. So what do I get? I get a weekly chest, 1 time warp badge, 1. I think it's supposed to be like 10. Oh, I forgot how many it's supposed to be. That's hella funny though. Hollow, right? Not hollow. Yeah, hollow. HOLLOW. And give me your name too. I'll try to invite you as well. I know sometimes like inviting folks, like it's not the most consistent thing. There we go. Alright, so let's see what happens when I share. Abuelita is already on that quest. This is not a joke. So you can see there, you were already on that quest. So double check your quest log. Maybe you picked it up. Stealth style, you know? Okay, maybe Alliance can't get it. Ah, so there we go. Racism. Horde win again. Is there anyone else on the Horde side that cannot pick up the quest? If there isn't, try to invite me, Solid and Bleeding Hollow. Have I seen him PvP? Hey, we win sometimes. Shut up. As long as I do a good job of taking towers, then I can hold on. I can hold on to two. I need a lot of healing, but I can hold on to 2 of the what's it called? Tower people. So ha ha ha. So I think everyone's good. Everyone else seems good. Cool. Except unless you're Alliance. So actually, you know, let me get on an Alliance character and see what happens. Because I have a few, 3. Something like that. Anyone close? No. Okay, I thought I had a convenient Alliance character. I don't. Shit. Swamp of Sorrows. Oh, right. He was just flying around like a crazy person. Okay, you're going then. Woo-wise, thank you for subbing. I appreciate that, dude. Gotta get back to questing through Shadowlands for Mogs now that Anniversary is easy mode. Yep. Oh, I just need to go on the thing. Doesn't matter where I am.
Hey, I'm swamped for meetings at 12:30, so I'm gonna start.
You're gonna make stuff? Oh, okay. Yes. Alright, so suggested content. Time walking. Boom. So okay, as a lowbie, yeah, as a lowbie my bag looks different. But this guy can do it. This is an Alliance character, right? Yeah. So this now I guess it's different though, because this is not a max level character. So I don't know, maybe it's different? Yeah. So this is kind of a different quest. Kind of, sort of, because I would get different rewards. I don't have a max level Alliance, dude. Yeah. Like they're both 70. Because they gotta stay down there. You know? Thursday's Halloween, there goes progression night. I don't know, like most of our guildmates with kids and stuff, like they don't stay out that late. Remember we start at like 10 server. And a good chunk of folks they are you know, further east than us. Let's see. Well, we did get word from the healers that they're going to show up. So let's hope for the best, I guess. All right, I can squeeze in one more theater of pain. Oh, yeah, I'll do that, Goose. Hold on. Let me get back on that Alliance character. That's a good idea. Your student has not stepped foot into the event arena once. Yeah, I don't think that should have anything to do with it. Yeah, load times with all these add-ons running is unacceptable. This is becoming a bit intolerable. Anyone know of a way or an add-on to blacklist things from getting put into the war bank when you press the deposit all button? My battle pit bandages keep getting deposited and I don't notice until I need them. Oh, does it not work like that? I thought you were able to like hit a button and then all your bandages get used. Then your bandages get used. Does it not work if it's not in your actual inventory? Oh, that's a free revive. Oh, that's right. And it's something like some of the add-ons. I know that those just automatically use whatever, you know, your actual benches. Okay, yeah, my bad. A way to blacklist things. No, because I think that I think when you even using those filters, like if you try to filter out just pet bandages, like it's going to filter out a whole bunch of other stuff too. And I don't think you would want that. Okay, so oh, this is a different spelling. C-A-Y-C-E. Okay, that worked. Okay. All right, moment of truth. Share. It says you're not eligible for that quest, but I don't know if this is an accurate check because this is a lowbie character. So I don't know. I don't know if this is a valid test. Bummer. Ideally, it would just work, so. Boo. Alright, I'm gonna switch back. Nine minutes? 9 minutes. I should be fine. Yeah, no problem, dude. Hopefully that works out, or, you know, if it's a bug, I'm assuming it's a bug that it'll be fixed. Too short, try this? Damn. Hey, my dwarf can pick it up, though. So, haha. Or earthen. Whatever. Didn't know the raid buff was account wide. Oh yeah, I think I should do that before going into tomorrow night's raid. We're still progressing on what's her name, Ansarak, and I think we finally have phase 1 down. It's still messy, but we have the routine and like the patterns figured out and everything. So we just need to make sure that we're consistent. Then we can start seeing the actual transition with everyone alive. Oh, it sucked, man. The last pull was like super clean, but then our assigned dude jumped a little bit too late and just got everyone killed. I'm like, oh, I wanted to see like a good transition, but oh well. Okay, can I just run and like not worry about these dudes? Let's see. Because that would be great. That would be great. Woohoo! You gotta get a pumpkin tonight. Aw. Phase 1 still. Oh, phase 1 is rough. It took a while for us to, like, figure it out. $46 seems too high. Well, we only just got it cleaned up now, so now people are gonna start. Now people are gonna start taking risks, you know, to try to get more damage in. Like, what I would like to see is to have the circle people be like always next to the boss, so that way melee can get in on all that. Like, I think that would help. I know it's hard, but if they can get as close as they can, then that'll be huge. Have I got Alunira yet? I don't know what that is. I tried a level 72 Light Forge and we were able to get the quest. Odd. Now again, that's a lobby. But you were saying that your max level characters couldn't get it. So, you know, clearly there's like some problem going on. Yeah, because what kind of not eligible are you? Like, I thought time walking was just, come on in. Need to trigger the bomb jump before her Nova cast finishes, then otherwise people get nuked. It depends. Like, it depends on where they're standing too, because I was looking at the casts. I was looking at the footage. Right when the cast finishes, it comes out fairly like cleanly, where the circle that she radiates, it starts right at the edge of, like, she leaves like this circular outline, and it starts there, not the middle of her, not inside. It comes right from that area, so you can time it like. You can time it in such a way that, like, just when the cast goes off, go ahead and fire it off, you know, go ahead and jump in, and then everyone will be fine. And you can probably jump a little bit early too. Like, that doesn't seem to be like a huge deal. Die, creature. Meh. Here's the question, what's not the same? Yeah, that's not... Yeah, that seems different. Yeah, so if other max level alliance people are having trouble, that'd be the bug. Everyone else is fine. It's alright, it's just alliance. Just stop playing alliance. Just, you know, do the right thing. Very easy. Just do the right thing. Play the good faction. So much better that way. We're like so mature, so adult. My God. Regardless of the positioning on the circle, as long as the person does the jump good, cool. Now, the person who does the third jump, I would say, has the least experience doing the jump than the other two. So, repetition is all we need, and we'll be fine. So adult, so demure. I know, God. Like yesterday, leaving campus in time using the Stormwind portal teleported me to... Oh, actually, that still happens now. Someone asked me to check it out. I was like, oh, that's cool. Let's see if it still happens. It still happens. So, watch out. Maybe you should shuffle the order then. I could, yeah. But I'd rather keep the order the same and keep it consistent. I don't want people to like go out of order all of a sudden and then get confused or whatever. So just keep it the same. Come on, I got a minute left. And no shield. Fuck you. Okay, screw you, video game. All right. All right, so let's try to stay tuned and see if there might be some updates. They might release like some earlier blog posts that detail some of what's going to happen. Like, hey, here's like the gems and stuff. They're going to be used for this ring or whatnot. But we'll definitely learn some more stuff tomorrow. I will be here for stream, of course. But chances are the realms aren't going to be up until tomorrow afternoon, and I will not be streaming during the time. But if there's like some early reactions and whatnot to do, then I'll do them. I'll probably talk about and gush over the ring and probably some of the other rewards that people are able to get, because that's always cool. Alright, so let's find a person to shoot y'all over to. Let's see. Let's look for a familiar name. Yesterday I sent you over to Kraken. Today, will I do the same? Or send you somewhere else. Let's see. Who's on, though? Okay, that one's doing keys. Keys. Not seeing anyone familiar. I just want to say I don't want you often to do these time differences, but you're always the kindest and nicest streamer ever. Oh, thank you, Anna Papa. I appreciate that. Thank you much. Now I get to say it when I'm on when I have lunch with Dee, I'll be like, they said nice things to me, and she'll be like, very good, soul. Good for you. All right, Kraken Latte it is. All right, and we are about ready. All right, you guys have a great rest of the day. I'll be back here tomorrow morning, same time, same stuff, different instances to run. And I'll see you guys for the next thing. Until then, stay safe, stay healthy, and as always, stay breezy. Bye is what